Hello everybody, Anthony from SteamFirst.com here, and today we're having a look at OMG Zombies. We're going to look at the main menu, of course, like always. You can see right here, it is very cool. It's like a graphic novel almost. It's really nice. We can see right here we have new game, continue, load game options, and quit. Voice cracked. I apologize for that. Probably wouldn't have noticed if I didn't say anything. But anyway, a new game, continue, load game is pretty straightforward. As is quit, we'll look at the options. The options are cool. They kind of fit everything onto one screen. You can put your resolution here, full screen, windowed, and you can rebind your keys, choose if you want to use a controller or not, and it tells you what controllers and stuff you have. You can adjust your music and sound effects, and that's about it for the main menu. Now we're going to hop into the game through the magic of editing. I will see you guys there. Chain reactions are always fun, right? Explosions, even cooler. Throw some zombies into the mix and we have a game that puts a fun twist on the classic zombie genre. OMG Zombies plays like an Android tower defense, except there's nothing to defend and it's on PC. The cool thing about this is the zombies explode when they die, causing a chain reaction, which releases spores that either kill or damage surrounding zombies, making it both more fun and challenging to complete each stage, though not too challenging. I'll talk more about that later on. The story is conveyed through a graphic novel, something I wish The Walking Dead would have done in their video game, but, you know, Telltale games aren't that good, but never mind. I thought it was a really cool way to introduce the game as opposed to a series of weird tutorials and stuff that try to explain the premise of the game, the story, by also teaching you how to play the game. That was a really weird. Anyway, positive stuff first, as there aren't many negatives. The gameplay is solid. You play as a police officer who's immune to a zombie virus that causes the infected to explode on death. Said explosions release spores to nearby enemies, also killing or damaging them, which I said a couple seconds ago. There's even a couple buttons on the bottom that allow you to toggle health bars and damage indicators on or off. You have a very limited number of bullets and must use them wisely, as I think you need to kill off about 60 or so infected to progress to the next stage. I didn't quite count, but it seems to be around 60. There's also a variety of special zombies that have their own death mechanic that can be used to help you out in almost any situation. Each zombie's death AoE can be upgraded to cause bigger reactions by using the game's in-game cash, which you can earn by completing stages. I do want to note really quickly one of the only negative things about this game. I'll talk a little bit more about it later, but I want to note it really briefly right now. It's really violent, like probably not even suitable for people in my age group, but still mild in comparison to like GTA, in the sense that it's just exploding zombies and blood splatter, not shooting a cop in the head after beating him with his own baton in a really up close and personal way. Moving on, these chain reaction games are always luck based. This one is no exception. In fact, it feels more so. Some special infected have a death effect where they fire a projectile in a random direction that only seems to be helpful 13% of the time. Another has a beam of lightning that it uses to shock nearby enemies to death before dying itself. That also hardly seems useful. Every enemy walks really painfully slowly, which makes waiting for the right moment to strike a chain reaction almost impossible, whereas other times in other stages you can complete the level in one go just by pure accident, though the later stages make it so accidental victories are less likely. It's a game based solely on luck and patience, and it's pretty easy to see why this probably won't be the most popular game ever. Patience and luck don't make the most engaging games. But personally, I don't mind. I really like this game. I'm probably playing it as this video renders. In conclusion, because I want to keep these really short, the graphics are drawn in a really cool way. They're almost all in grayscale except for the blood. But the style in which it's drawn is almost kind of like the Walking Dead game, like it's really HD, but also drawn and animated like a cartoon, but also kind of has the atmosphere of like Sin City in a small way. Though it does fail to use the aesthetic to the same scale as those things do. Aside from that, a few levels just look like roughly drawn sketches, which is still okay to me because I'm a fan of that minimalist look in indie type games. Back to the violence bit, like I said briefly before. The violence in this game is hardly justifiable as it's used for neither dramatic nor comedic value, and even though this is a zombie game, the death and violence bits almost just kind of seem unneeded and like they don't really belong in a really strange kind of way. That's about it. OMG Zombies is a train reaction game based on luck and patience that's hardly challenging. The violence may turn people off, and the graphics for the most part are to my liking. This game is great for people looking for cheap fun or a nice time killer game for in between meetings or class. My name is Anthony from SteamFirst.com. Be sure to check out Steam First for all the best news, reviews, videos, and content regarding all things Valve and Steam. If you like this video, maybe you like some of my others, you can find my YouTube channel, twitch.tv, Twitter, and my own blog down in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.